Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a little story about a man named Ellard James Boles, or Moose, as he's affectionately known. He was born in Syracuse, New York in July of 1950. Count, do the math, I'll wait. He started singing in church when he was 7, and he was in his first band when he was 10. Playing colleges before he could drive. His father was a bluesman, as was his uncle. They played with a man named Blind Willie McTell. Now, Blind Willie wrote a little song called Statesboro Blues. You might have heard of it. Later, of course, made famous by the Allman Brothers. And as we will see, Moose's connections with the Allman Brothers do not end there. One of the highlights of Moose's career was the time that he spent with Lou Reed. And we're waiting on it. There it is. Well, there's the finger.
It was a pretty good band. And there was a fundraiser one weekend, and they invited all the football teams, baseball teams, everybody was there for this fundraiser. And they said, well, you know, Greg Allman's here in town, and he's looking for somebody to play with. Would you play with him? And so I said, yeah. And so we ended up calling me, and we talked for a second, and we became the Greg Allman Band.
Throughout, that was the wrong clip, but we're going to go through anyway. That was a good clip, don't get me wrong. It was supposed to come a little later. We're going to try this again. We got another clip, Joe? He's still there.
And so I got a ticket. And
Here we go.
New York was the first time I had ever been on a jet. I had flown on a two-seater plane once. And so it was the first time I flew to New York. My friend picked me up on a Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, 24 hours. I listened to every live recording that he had. I listened to every record there was, different bass players, how they did it,
Throughout Lou Reed's career, he had several ensembles, and in 1978, that ensemble was held down by Moose. Moose is credited with the bass work on Lou Reed's albums Take No Prisoners, The Bells, and Growing Up in Public. Though not as commercially successful, The Bells is often considered one of Lou Reed's best, and Moose is credited for co-writing two of the best tunes on the album. When Lou decided to scrap the mix and go to Europe to remix it, Moose went with him. After touring for years, Moose settled down in New York City for the next 20 years. During that time, he performed regularly, often touring with acts throughout US and Europe. In those years, he accumulated quite a resume, playing with Buddy Miles, Junior Wells, James Cotton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, David Bowie, Steve Miller, John Belushi, tons of others. Since then, Moose has made the Keys his home. He's playing his brand of blues the only way he knows. He has played every place you'd want to play, and some places you wouldn't, and some places that don't exist anymore. Until recently, Moose played continually, touring up and down the East Coast. In 2019, he was a finalist in the International Blues Challenge, representing the Blues Society of New Jersey. Moose is a big man with a big heart, and he has a penchant for cowboy hats and turquoise jewelry. Unfortunately, he can't be with us tonight as he has been in rehabilitation from complications from his lifelong struggle with diabetes. He's been in the hospital for a year trying to recover, and it hasn't been easy. But he's watching tonight on video, and we want to say, Moose, we appreciate your contributions to music here in Florida, Keys, and the blues, and we commend your accomplishments and the mark that you have left in the history of American music. We got one more clip, Joe. The last one.
And we became friends. I did, Growing Up in Public.
Not this one.
You got to bring it on. You bring it on, It's when you're doing a
Where's
solo.
Kari?
It's just, you're out there by yourself, and the deep end. So you better bring it.
And speaking of bringing it, we're going to have this young lady sing one of Moose's original songs that he's written on his album, Moving On. It's called I Didn't Know, and here to sing it is the lovely and talented Kari Wolf.
Hello again. It's my pleasure to do this in honor of you, Moose. Lines in a mirror, babe, reflected on your face, trying to remain caught up in the race. And now I'm sitting here one day down on Avenue D, thinking about my baby. Oh, Lord, what's calling me? What's calling me? Oh, no. Yeah. I didn't know. Could it be? Could it be? Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, what's wrong with me? Right out the window, rolled it on down. Think about my baby, you ain't been around. No. Now I'm sitting here, think about you, baby, think about you every day. Think about my baby. Oh, come on me. I said no, 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 no. Oh, could it be? Hey, can it be? Yeah. I didn't know what was wrong with me. Hey. No, loving you could be so easy, so easy, babe. I didn't know that loving you could be so easy, so easy. Oh, yeah. Locked the door and took away the key. Yeah. I didn't know. Could it be? Could it be? I didn't know what was wrong with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. guys are hot. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Love you guys.